guys, I'm Leila. So today you're going to see that we are in the test server and we're going to be checking out Shemnath. Now I have to say, Shemnath, an amazing champ. I'm so excited for her and you're going to see why in a minute. So she's one of the brand new champs coming this week in a patch, which is going to be coming along also with Walking Tomb. That's part of the fragment. So let's check her out. So you're going to see that she is a Legendary Knight Revenant magic attack champ, but there's some really fun things with her. So let's see here. Bring to Ruin, attack an enemy 2 times and she does a decreased defense on the A1. Her A2, Caryatid's Curse, transfers all debuffs from this champion to a target enemy, then attacks 3 times. The first hit increases the duration of all debuffs on the target. The second hit decreases the duration of all buffs on the target. And the third increases the duration of all buffs on this champ by a turn when attacking. Now, I love her A3. Her A3, Humbled and Broken. AoE. Removes all buffs, then she hits them, ignoring 20% of the target's defense. Reminds me very much of like Seer's Karma Burn, okay? Everybody loves Seer. She's a nuking goddess, nuking queen because of her Karma Burn. Now this reminds me of like a Lego version of Seer's Karma Burn. And let me tell you, like she can hit hard. You guys are gonna see that shortly as I have her built out. I'm gonna show you guys the gear and the masteries and stuff I chose for her. And even with me not having a whole lot of crit damage on her, she hits really hard. And this is also why. So her passive Mana Seeker, check this out, increases this champ's accuracy by 10 for each buff on each enemy. And then increases this champion's crit damage by 5% for each debuff on each enemy. Stacks up to 100%. Guys, she can hit hard, and we're gonna see that soon. Not to mention, I mean, look at her design. She's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. I know some people say she has kind of like a Statue of Liberty vibe. I think she reminds me of like a Greek or Roman statue. And she even moves like a statue. So pretty. And yeah, guys, like I'm thinking future cosplay. She's gorgeous. Absolutely love this. This would be really easy to pull off, just getting like the Roman Greek robes, having the pretty flowers, doing like the white paints. I think that she would just be so pretty. I'm actually really considering it. She is gorgeous. So let's head on over. I'm going to show you guys gear and masteries, and then we're going to go run her in some content. All right, here we are with Shemnath. So again, remembering that she is a magic attack champ, I decided to go with Savage and Cruel. So that's what we have here. Is I have a 4-piece Savage set. A reason for that is ignores 25% of enemy defense. We have Cruel, attack plus 15%, ignoring 5% of enemy defense. And my reasoning why I wanted to try this out is because of her A3, Humbled and Broken. So remember this, like I was just saying, this reminds me very much of Seer's Karma Burn. She ignores 20% of target's defense. So I wanted to try also some Savage and Cruel and see how hard we could get her to hit. Now also keep in mind, you know, I know this is test server, but I'm still limited to the gear that I have. So with that being said, you know, we got her to like 170 crit damage. Hopefully with her passive, it should go up more than that. But I'm really excited to see what she could do for people that have much better crit damage gear than I do. So right now for her stats, we have 44,000 HP. Her attack, I have a 3,400. I have her 211 speed. She is more than crit capped. We have 170 crit damage and I have 233 accuracy. So don't forget to, like I had just talked about with her passive, is her accuracy increases by 10 for each buff on each enemy. And then also this with the crit damage. Increases her crit damage by 5% for each debuff on each enemy, stacking up to 100%, which I think is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yo, Fireball, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. And for masteries, I decided to go down offense and support. Wanted to get her a bit more accuracy. Yo, Lauren, oh my goodness, 8 months. Thank you, baby. Hey. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Again, it's gonna be so much fun to see what she can do. All right, so I went down the support tree. You know, grabbing things like this, Master Hexer. You know, we end up turn meter. You know, so this is what we grabbed here. That over here on offense that you can't see is I did grab Methodical, Kill Streak, and then we also have War Master. So these are the masteries I decided to go with for her. All right. So now that we checked her out, and also, oh, let's see how many books she takes. She takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, Coach, thank you so much for the follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She takes 11 books. She takes 11 books. So we're gonna do, oh my gosh, thank you for the sub as well. Hey. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, that was almost a hype train too. You truly are amazing. Thank you so much for blessing me. All right, so now that we checked out her gear, her masteries, her stats, and I showed you guys her abilities, let's go run her in Faction Wars. All right, guys, here we are in Faction Wars. We're going to go with stage 20. So right now I have Sinisha's Skullcrown, Miscreated Monster Rector, and instead of Shemnath, what I've routinely had in here before was I had Faceless. You see I got Faceless down here. But also because we're on test server, I also was playing around with Walking Tomb. But what we're going to do is we're going to put Shemnath instead. And we're going to see how she does in here, which I expect she's going to be amazing. All right, so we have the War Mom Seer Waves is what we're starting with. Nice CC from Miscreated Monster. Yeah, she did a good job there. She did take out a bunch of their health. Where, like I said too, she hits harder the more debuffs that are out there, which is very, very true. She does. She also gains accuracy. She gains crit damage. She removes buffs and then she hits as well too, which I love. So like I said, it's like a legendary version of Karma Burn. Nice. Ignore defense, decrease turn meter. On Seer. All right, wave 2. And as usual too, we'll also run her in campaigns so we can see the abilities. But I do love that. I love that Knight Revenants get a champ that, like I said, removes buffs and hits. You know what I mean? Very much like a Seer, which is fantastic. Gives us another option too. Beautiful. All right. So they're plowing through nicely. Okay, beautiful. And I have to love too, like she actually doesn't even move much because she's a statue, right? It's really cool how they did that with her. All right. Look at that, nice. Okay, so look at that. She did over 600,000 damage. Herself, just in Faction Wars. Which is really nice. So just really cool, a really just nice other option here. And look at that too. I feel like this time might have been when I tested them out yesterday. Now initially, when I had been running Knight Revenant before, on this stage, it took me much longer than this. But just from what we had seen, she really did a really, really good job just with getting some damage there. And like I said, I love her removing the buffs. I love the damage. And then also all the extra crit damage that we're going to get out of her as well too. So let's take her into campaign. All right, here we are, Brutal 12-3, because my audience loves seeing champs as campaign farmers. That was a nice nuke, humbled and broken. So she starts with her A3 and she really doesn't move much, which I do think is interesting. I do like the animations on her because again, she's very much like a statue. So that she isn't moving much at all. She's not gonna be a campaign farmer anytime soon. But the animations are really, really nice on her too. All right, guys, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about Shemnath. Are you excited for her? Do you have some ideas of what you're going to use for her? Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I really, really like her. She's one of the ones I really want to get. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, check out some more videos up here in the playlist on the top right.